the Maggie on the cooking mode, given it like 7 minutes. I hope it's going to get ready in 7 minutes, and it already started raining. I got to drive a lot, so I love this place, Mt.Cook. It's like mountains all around you. Absolutely recommend coming to this place. This is such unreal place. I mean, this is a drone paradise, but drones are not allowed here. It's a NFZ, so if you have to fly the drones, you have to maybe wait for the evening, maybe after 5 or 6 p.m. once the helis are done with their trips. I've so been missing Indian food since last 5 days. I haven't had proper food since last 5 days. I'm completely on liquid diet, Maggie, biscuits, protein bars. I mean, there is a huge problem with me. Whenever I'm traveling, the only problem I have is food. I cannot have any food except Indian food. I need to have roti, dal, chicken, or need to have something proper Indian food. I just cannot have anything else. It's just, yeah, it's a huge problem whenever I'm always traveling. But today I'm reaching Wanaka, and Wanaka there is an Indian restaurant. I hope I'm going to have at least 3 times Indian food over there, and maybe I will stock something for tomorrow as well. Morning. So today I'm driving from Mt.Cook to Wanaka, and this is somewhere around, I guess, 230 kilometers. I'm gonna pass Mt.Cook, Lake Pukaki Chakko, Twizel, then Linden Pass, and then straight hitting Wanaka. From the car, I so do not want to leave this place. This is so amazing. Mountains all around me. It's what I always wanted. But have to leave, have to drive now. So driving in New Zealand is not that easy. It needs time. You need to go through the driving manuals. I took time to read it while I was on the flight. So that's a kind of drill you need to do whenever you are traveling to any country for any of your road trips. You need to know the driving rules, and you need to be really careful about it. It's not India. You have to be really careful, and if you do any mistakes, then behind the bars. So rules are kind of strict over here. There are no double lanes. There is almost all the roads in this country are one lane or single lane. You cannot cross any of their lines. You cannot cut out of any of the lanes. If you are tailing behind someone, maintain distance and wait for the passing line. It normally comes in like in every 400-500 meters. And if you see a yellow line on the middle of the lanes, you cannot cross that yellow line. That is the line of limitation. And for the bridges, if you see any of the bridge with a single line or one lane bridge, you have to wait. If someone is on the bridge, you cannot cross. Just wait for him, let him finish, and then you can get on it. Just leaving from Mt.Cook, and since it's a NFZ, so I cannot fly the drone right here. I guess I have to use some tricks and just drive by like maybe 30 or 40 kilometers right from Mt.Cook, and then it's all barren islands, and maybe to the far away Mt.Cooks will be visible if there is no clouds, and then we'll take out the drone. Yes! one huge tip while traveling or driving in New Zealand. Huge problem. You do not get water, fuel for almost like 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers. You need to stock a lot. I just bought like $70 of water and juice and Joe's muffins. Man, I had no water for almost like last 3 hours. It's been so crazy. Always stock it. Just stock a lot. Just reached Twizel, so drove like around I guess 130 kilometers right now. You can see all those nice cute small houses. I don't understand why people make those small houses in such huge areas. If in India I get such places, or if in New Zealand, I'm gonna make a 5-story building. There's another problem. Here in New Zealand, if you get water, you don't get public toilets. If you get public toilets, you don't get water for almost like 50 or 100 kilometers. So last 3 hours I had almost like no water, and I crossed like 3 public toilets. And now since I had water, I have not been getting any public toilets for last 20 or 30 minutes. Need a place somewhere immediate. Just crossed Omaraha or Omarama, already done with like 180 kilometers, more 70 or 100 kilometers to go now. And I have, for the last 150 kilometers, I have been searching places to fly the drone. I mean, here in New Zealand, the drone laws are absolutely weird. I don't know why they are so weird. You cannot almost fly the drone anywhere. Almost all of the places are going to come under any of the national parks, or you are going to find an airport. Like in every small town they have an airport. That is pretty neat. And to fly a drone you need to have the permission of the landowner or even the dog. That is pretty crazy. No one is going to go and get the permission from the landowners, of course. So indirectly they are saying you not to fly the drone. And even if you find a place to fly the drone, the wind speeds are so high you cannot even take off. Today I almost would have lost my Mavic because the winds are so high. I just took the risk and got it up in the air, had it on my sports mode, like ramming into the winds, but I guess it was way too windy and I had to take it down, and it was really risky. Here in New Zealand it's really windy, almost feels like a mini cyclone all the time. Forget about drones, you cannot even move or get out of the car. Yesterday I almost lost this finger. The door almost smashed into my hands while it was right here. It's so dangerous and so windy, really high winds. You need to follow AccuWeather and weather maps all the time before you start driving, because just don't start early morning. Normally in the US, whenever I'm driving, I start by like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. But here in New Zealand, I'm starting by like 11:30, because early morning it's so cloudy and it's so foggy. Almost keeps on snowing, raining, and the wind speeds are so high, bloody high. So I have been getting a question like, why do I always travel solo and why do I travel alone? Well, there is a reason to it, because if I'm getting any of my friends with me, I guess he's going to get bored, because my pattern is I drive, stop in like every 5-10 minutes, get the shots, get my drone up, get footages, sit, think, write a lot, script. So I keep on doing stuff, I keep on like stopping again and again, getting my laptop up, replying to the emails, replying to office WhatsApp groups, messaging my wife. So I keep on doing stuff. So if I'm having any of my friends with me, I guess he's going to get bored, because so my work pattern is not going to just like match with anyone, so it's gonna be tough. So I normally always decide to travel solo, because I have been also getting this same question from many of the drivers and people, families, and during this road trip keep on asking me, why are you traveling? I mean, why do you travel solo? Why are you riding alone? Why are you driving alone? What's wrong? Why are you alone? I mean, well, I'm not alone. I'm always with the camera, thinking about it, getting the shots, getting the scripts done. It's a nice experience. Just reached Lindis Pass. Here is the Lindis Pass. There you can see all the mountain range. So more 70 kilometers to hit Wanaka. I need to hit Wanaka before the sun sets because you cannot predict the weather here in New Zealand. It's sometimes like in every 5 minutes it changes. Somewhere it's cloud, somewhere it's absolutely no cloud, somewhere it's raining. Like in next 5-10 minutes again completely like hot summer. So unpredictable. Finally the wind speeds are low and got place to get my drone up. Here is Lindis Pass for you. Alright, just reached Terrace Village. So Wanaka I guess more 30 kilometers and finally found a public toilet after driving for 210 kilometers. Empty tank, now I can have more water and juice. Just reached Wanaka, done with the drive for today. It was somewhere around 244 kilometers total. And the good news is I can see an Indian restaurant right next to my door, I guess. I can already see the banner and the board. I have already called them and asked them to get my roti and chicken and dal ready. So I need to go ahead and get my food, get my stuffs packed, and then we'll start with the editing. I hope you loved the video. If you have got any question, just let me know in the comment section below. Smash the subscribe button if you haven't done it yet, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to stay updated. I will see you next time. Peace.